Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lions Den with another news and commentary. A local man in Texas filed a racial discrimination lawsuit against American Airlines because American Airlines kicked this man out for a dog. You hear that right? They kicked this black man out of the airplane over a dog. So I'm going to go ahead and play this article. This article comes from KWTX, which is Channel 10, CBS affiliate. It says, local man sues American Airlines, claims racial discrimination. A Killeen man who said he was forced to find his own way home after he got kicked off an American Airlines flight is suing the airline. On Tuesday, Dana Holcomb, surrounded by his family, his fraternity brothers, and his attorney, Reginald McCamey Sr., discussed details of a lawsuit filed against the airline. Dana was taken off an airplane so a dog could fly first-class cabin, McCamey says. Holcomb was on his way back in April to Austin from Las Vegas after celebrating his birthday, but had a connecting flight in Phoenix. He said he had an allergic reaction to a support dog belonging to another passenger. American Airlines in a statement said it makes accommodations for dogs. American makes every effort to accommodate all passengers, including those traveling with and seated near service or support animals. A statement read, Holcomb said the passenger offered to switch seats, but after no one volunteered, a flight attendant and a pilot got involved. Holcomb said he questioned why he had to move to the back of the plane. At that point, workers told him, you're going to go to the rear of the plane or get off the plane, McCamey said. Holcomb was taken off the plane after employees said he was confrontational, a claim he denies. According to the lawsuit, 2 passengers also made sworn statements to support Holcomb's claim. What American Airlines is doing is discrimination. They have repeatedly humiliated African-American citizens by throwing them off the plane, leaving them with no way home, no hotel, just throwing them off the plane, McCamey added. In response, American Airlines also, we are proud to serve customers of all backgrounds and are committed to providing a positive, safe travel experience for everyone who flies with us. Holcomb said he was without his luggage, medicine, and had to find his own way home. He said he stayed overnight in Phoenix before getting on another flight on Delta, not American. We are proud to serve customers of all backgrounds and are committed to providing a positive, safe travel experience for everyone who flies with us. And it said federal regulations require American Airlines to transport, service, and support animals. American makes every effort to accommodate all passengers, including those traveling with and seated near service or support animals. In the case of an allergy, we work to reseat a passenger further away from the service or support animal. If the customer is still not comfortable flying, we will rebook them on the next available flight to their destination. If a lawsuit is filed, American will review it and respond in court when appropriate. And that is the end of the article. Ladies and gentlemen, why would you kick a man out of an airplane and replace him with a dog? I know that American Airlines, quote unquote, accommodated pets as well as human beings, but this is ridiculous. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, reaction will not show you the video, but you will, however, hear the audio of this news report. So here it is.
Yeah, Justin, Tara, good evening. Dana Holcomb was on his way back to Killeen after celebrating his birthday in Las Vegas. But it is the airline's actions on a connecting American Airlines flight in Phoenix that he says was racial discrimination. Now he's pushing the airline for change.
Dana was taken off in an airplane so that a dog could fly in the first-class cabin.
A serious claim laid out in a lawsuit filed today. Dana Holcomb and his attorney, Reginald McCamey Sr., surrounded by supporters as they detail a lawsuit against American Airlines and several workers. Holcomb says he had an allergic reaction to a support dog belonging to another passenger while on a flight from Las Vegas to Austin with a stop in Phoenix. An accommodation American Airlines says they have to make, saying in part, American makes every effort to accommodate all passengers, including those traveling with and seated near service or support animals. That passenger, Holcomb says, even offered to switch seats, but after no one volunteers, a flight attendant and pilot gets involved. Holcomb says he questioned why he had to move to the back of the plane and then
At that point told him, you're going to go back to the rear plane, or the rear of the plane, or you're going to get off the plane, and you're going to do it the easy way or the hard way. And that's essentially what happened.
Holcomb was taken off the plane after employees say he was confrontational, a claim he denies.
What American Airlines is doing is discrimination. They have repeatedly humiliated African American citizens by throwing them off of the plane, leaving them with no way home, leaving them with no hotels, just throwing them off the plane.
In response, American Airlines issued a statement which reads in part, quote, "We are proud to serve customers of all backgrounds and are committed to providing a positive, safe travel experience for everyone who flies with us." They want the airline to change their policies on discrimination and how passengers are treated.
We are seeking punitive damages. We are seeking contractual damages.
After Holcomb says he was without his luggage, medicine, and had to find his own way home. He says he stayed overnight in Phoenix before getting on another flight. Now, Holcomb also tells me that flight back to Central Texas was on Delta Airlines. His lawyer says American refunded that difference between the first-class seat and a coach seat. Now, according to the lawsuit provided earlier today, two passengers made sworn statements that said Holcomb was not confrontational. To read the full statement from American Airlines, we'll have that posted on our website. Reporting live in the Bell County Newsroom, Brandon Hamilton, KWTX News 10.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm glad that Dana Holcomb will file a lawsuit against American Airlines for discrimination, because that is discrimination. Why would you kick an African American man off a flight and replacing him with a dog? Now, now American Airlines trying to clean up their own mess and say, well, you know, we try to accommodate everybody from race, different religions and backgrounds, but he didn't do it in this case. He lost his luggage. He lost medicine that comes with his luggage. And hypothetically, what if he have an allergic reaction and try to get medicine? He couldn't get it, and he died. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is another case of American Airlines being, overzealous of what they're doing and try to provide for one person and not provide the other. The man himself even said he was allergic to dogs. And they still want to kick him out of the airplane and replace him with a dog. Now, I have a similar situation, with American Airlines as well. When they rebooked my flight from Miami to Nashville, and the flight attendant in my situation didn't even explain to me why I had to rebook my flight. But it turns out that it's because they got kids and they want to have kids sitting together. But I didn't want people, I want the American airline, the flight attendant to explain to me, not one of the passengers explaining to me. So, there's been inconsiderate with that. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this goes to show that, they're trying to, basically try to mess him up. Obviously, they put him in the back of the plane. So it's really not right for what they did to this man. So I'm glad that he hired an attorney to file a lawsuit against this guy for discrimination. And I hope he win his suit, because this is unacceptable what American Airlines has done to him. Leave a comment, tell me what you think, like, click, subscribe, and remember to click the notification bell for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.